this is the cover page. The title, exercise combo, client and author are on the front. This is the table of contents, and it lists all the different sections. And if you look on the side here, all the sections are tabbed. That is how I like to have it in the Combine. So here's the section, medical history, section 1. And it goes into, this particular one is heart rate. It goes into normative data for heart rate. Next is blood pressure. Again, equipment, description, procedure. And then goes into blood pressure form with classifications. Next is PAR-Q. So please fill that out. This is a very nice copy that has been filled out by the person, by your client. And there goes my support there. Okay, sorry about that little glitch. Next one is body composition. And this is skin fold, this particular part. If you can't find calipers to do skin fold, then I at least want you to do waist measurements. So go ahead and do the description, procedure, and go ahead and put the form together. And then also have it compared to normative data. Next one is the flexibility tab. So it just starts out with cover page, sit and reach. And again, I've listed all of the different ones that need to be put into each tab. So again, normative data is included. Functional mobility screen is just crucial. So just equipment description, procedure. Make sure you fill out the screen in its totality. And then if there's any tightness in any area that's abnormal, then what you're going to do is you're going to do goniometric measurements, and then you're going to compare your goniometric measurements to normal. And this is a nice little chart they put together just for comparison for the goniometric measurements right to left. I think that was excellent. Next tab is going to be strength. Again, I have listed off what I want you to do for your strength. We can't do the bench press, so I have you do a push-up test that is equivalent to a 1 rep max. There's also for upper body, I want you to include that. Upper body is going to be the upper body extension test that I sent you. Then there's going to be the 1 rep squat test that you're going to do the one-legged squat test and convert that over to 1 rep max. So just make sure you included all your forms and all that, all your procedures, and I think you're kind of getting an idea how this is all flowing. I don't know that we need to go through all the rest of them. Hand dynamometer, we're just using VAS scales. That's included in the description. So then the rest of them, you're going to have your endurance tests. And your endurance tests are going to be the push-up test and are going to be the sit-up test. And whatever else is listed on that sheet I just sent you. I think that was all. Next is going to be power. Power is going to be your sprint test, your vertical leap. It's going to be the stair climbing test. And I think that might be it. There may be a shuttle test in there that I've listed too. Next is going to be your VO2 tests. We're going to do all submaximal testing for VO2. So the submaximal tests are going to be your step tests. They're going to be your 12-mile run test. There's a shuttle test also in there. I've listed those off. Pulmonary test we won't be doing. We were going to be doing that in class, but none of us have that type of equipment. We're going to be doing the balance test. The balance test is going to be the standing on the foam pad, which is the best test. Also the STAR excursion exam. And I think that's all we have for that, but whatever's listed in my descriptor. So again, just make sure that all of these have you know, the equipment, test description, and the procedures. And I think that is the conclusion for all that. With when we finalize it, when you turn it in at the end, we'll include the results, recommendations, and we'll include the summary. So that's it for the combine.